Ooh, yeah. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the Risen Howard uh, podcast, hosted by yours truly, Risen Howard, the Great Poupon. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the people, the humans of the world. Risen Howard is the name, and helping humanity is my game. Watch out now. Um, well, for those of you who don't know, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I am Risen Howard, the Great Poupon, a local musician here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Brew City. I play a lot of different styles of music, hip hop, jazz, gospel, etc., etc. You'll find me in a lot of different bands, and I also do solo music as well. I got an EP coming out. It's going to be my third disc that I put together for 4-song track. I work predominantly, exclusively with the producer D-Scribe, and you can find all his stuff at dscribemusic.com. Real quick, got some stuff coming up. Next Thursday, June 8th, I'm going to be at Frank's Power Plant with a group called Astro Sub Astro. That show starts at 8 p.m. It's an album release party for Astro Sub Astro. I play bass for that band, and it's the first part of a 3-part record release party called the Space Monkey Ball. And that starts June 8th at Frank's Power Plant, 8 p.m. Southside. June 15th at River West Public House, 7 p.m. down there on the east side, right off Locust and Humboldt. Then June 22nd at the Revel Bar, 9 p.m. It's third part of the 3-part series of basically releasing a 4-track EP. Also coming up really soon, probably around July or August, putting out the Riz EP. That'll be my third disc or collection of music, whatever they call them now, records or mixtapes and all that kind of shit. That'll be my third release. This one, I like it a lot. I think you will too. Getting more into some R&B, still rapping, getting more into some R&B. I got a ballad on there. I got kind of a dance track on there. But as that is being put out, I got 2 videos for it as well, already shot. But as those things come out, I will update y'all and let you know. Shout out to Milwaukee Music Scene on Facebook. You can find all this kind of information, local hip-hop, R&B, rock and roll bands, anybody that's kind of moving around in the city, you can find out information there. And shout out to an artist that I saw on there, Diamond Banks. She got a track out called Depending on Me, and it was produced by Trouble, and she's got a SoundCloud page. You can just find Diamond Banks at SoundCloud. But really good track. She got some good lyrics, and ain't even, it's urban track, you know what I mean? But it ain't all about let me kill and steal and stuff like that. It's more about, hey man, I got to get this thing together, and I'm grinding out here because I have so many people depending on me. So it's cool track, sound good sonically, and it's got some good lyrics and excellent production and good message. So I dig it, and it's good to see young female MCs at all. It's good to see them in the first place, and then on top of that, having a good message and being able to flow, it's good to see. So yeah, shout out to Diamond Banks. Make sure you check her stuff out on SoundCloud. Once again, it's a track called Depending on Me, and it's produced by Trouble. Okay, cool. So that's some of the stuff I want to do is definitely, let people know about some of the shows I got coming up and stuff like that, and then also talk about other artists in Milwaukee. And what kind of other stuff will I be talking about? Because this is my first foray into this type of media or performance or whatever you want to call it. So it's still taking form. This is my first episode. I hope in the future that I'll have some guests and stuff like that. But more than anything, man, I just want to make sure that I'm updating people on stuff that's going on around. And if you got information and things like that, just hit me up. You know where to find me on Facebook, Risen Howard the Great Poupon. And I'll try to make sure I'm responding to those kind of things. So the first thing, popular culture, of course, everybody talks about that nowadays. And, there's just so many interesting things happening, in America and around the world, culturally, in just the consumer area that, hey, man, we got to talk about it and talk about the stuff that's going on. Second thing, politics, of course. Politics, it's just a lot of crazy things going on. Hey, man, I'm sure while I'm going through my weeks and stuff like that, I'll see things in the political realm that'll spark my interest, or maybe you all will ask me questions about stuff or say, hey, why don't you talk about this, that, and the other? And, hey, man, I don't see why not. Local stuff. We got all kind of festivals and things going on like that, and services and churches and all this kind of stuff. And Milwaukee is such a fragmented community when it comes to black people, African Americans. That, hey, man, it's real important to stay informed about what kind of things are going on. You have health fairs and job fairs and record expunging events going on, and they be always talking about, hey, man, why don't nobody come out? And it's like, hey, nobody knows. And where exactly do you go to get the this major demographic of people who will who will need access to those kind of services or who are into those kind of things? Well, hey, man, we got the internet, and hopefully people can look to me for that kind of information. Fourth, health. I'm an avid exerciser, and I'm really into health and wellness. And that's just a personal thing that I like. And hopefully I can talk to some, personal trainers and things like that around Milwaukee as guests and things like that. And also just sometimes there's some things in the world of health and wellness that tickle my fancy. Tickle my fantasy. Yeah, sound like a song. That tickle my fancy that, hey, man, let's talk about it and see what's happening. And then also, I will talk about whatever the hell I want to, because it's my podcast and it's not yours. And if you want your own podcast, just go ahead and do it, because it's free as hell and it ain't hard at all to do. So, and when you do, let me know so I can listen to that too. For example, one of the things that I'm working on right now is I want to take certain episodes of shows like Martin, shows like A Different World, movies like Shaft and Boys in the Hood, Five Heartbeats, things like that are really, really unique to that black experience or African American culture. And I want to dissect them. I want to look at them the same way that we look at those other films and shows in the American canon, and Citizen Kane, etc. For example, I look at the movie Friday, and I see a lot of parallels to that movie Pulp Fiction, as far as the circular plot and all of the loose ends being tied up real good at the end of the movie and things like that. One-liners that you use for the rest of your life and things like that. So, it's like you look at it and you're like, yo, Ice Cube and DJ Pooh wrote the hell out of a movie, man, that was poignant. It had a message. It was relevant. It was relatable to a demographic of people who weren't used to relating to movies, big screen, big studio movies and things like that. So, just looking at things from that perspective, putting a little twist of academia on it, and also, my fandom of these certain things begs me to go ahead and dissect it. I was listening the other day to a podcast called the Signcast, and these dudes just set up and they have dissected every single episode of Seinfeld. And it's like, why the hell not, man? Why the hell not sit up and dissect episodes of Good Times or Sanford and Son, and also look at them, in their cultural context. What was going on at the time, and why would these particular characters or this particular storyline touch a chord with America. So, just things like that. Just giving you a grand scheme of what I have in mind for this podcast. And then, of course, lastly, this is my big thing, and one of the main reasons that I set up a podcast is I want to chronicle the adventures of a character I created called Dantrell Davis. It's part of a graphic novel that I'm writing right now, and I wanted to write it sort of the same way that Sherlock Holmes was written, write it in serial form where there are chapters. You can put chapters into a book, but having each story, having small stories that are self-contained, beginning, middle, and the end, and also can also fit in a larger work about this particular character. So, hey man, Dantrell is still being crafted and everything, but hopefully, within a week or so, I'll have my first installment of the Chronicles or the Adventures. I'm not sure what I'm calling it yet. The Chronicles or Adventures of Dantrell Davis. So, should be pretty interesting. Hey man, for those of you who actually have listened to this, if it is today, which is June 2nd, 2017, or if it's 10 years from now, people going back and listening to some of my earlier podcasts, thank you for listening, and thanks for your time. And I really hope that it sounds like something interesting. That it sounds like something interesting and something that something fun that we all of us can kind of take this ride and together, and hopefully I'll get better at it as I go along on this journey. So once again, thank you for listening to the Risenhour podcast featuring yours truly, Risenhour, the Great Poupon. Once again, Risenhour is the name. Helping humanity is my game. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And straight up shout out to the best producer in the world, D Scribe. Once again, you can find his stuff at dscribemusic.com. And I'm tired of talking, so I think it's time for time to get on out of here. If you do want to find my music, you can find it at risenhour.bandcamp.com. I got my first CD up there, and then you can find me at Risenhour at SoundCloud. It's my second CD is up there, Curry in the Garden. Love y'all. Peace.